Hello and welcome to the Data with Parts YouTube channel. So we are going to continue with the part 2 of this particular video. In the first video, we looked at how we were able to design this particular dashboard which you are seeing on the screen now. Now in the second part, we are going to look at how we can design and interpret the diversity dashboard as we see here, and how we can do our tooltip design as well. So the diversity and inclusion dashboard, which we are going to talk about this, average salary by gender, qualification, distribution, and all these interpretation that we see here. Sorry. And then this particular one too, we are going to look at it as well. So let's keep going. So now we come here, we duplicate this particular dashboard and we name it diversity. 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 Okay, so we are going to take away this thing. I'm going to take away this whole thing. Okay, and let me resize this. Let's go to our main thing and see how we did it here. I'm going to resize this. Okay. And then we come here. Okay, so the first one is coming back to this average salary by gender. Okay, so we come here, average salary by gender. Okay, so let's come here, let's change the visual to do notes charts, and then you come and grab this particular one. The advice I'll give you is whenever you are doing a donut chart, it's advised that you limit your visualization to maximum 3 categories. You don't need to have a lot of categories, example like this. It's not nice. The people can read what you are trying to communicate. So it's better to leave it to maximum 3, okay, so that it will be readable and then it will be understood properly. Let's turn off the legend. And then let's come to slices. The female, we use this color. The male, we use this color. And then let's come to details. So we want all details. Okay, so that is the first thing. So over here, let me reduce this to say 9 to 10. And then okay, let me turn off the background so that I can send this a bit higher. And now I copy and paste this. So let's do the interpretation. So the interpretation here was the average salary paid across shows that females in the company earns 2K on average over the males. So that is the interpretation that we had. Okay, so we write the average salary Let's rephrase it. You can interpret it in your own terms. The average salary paid, or we can say the average salary for females in the company is is or we can say the salaries of females in the company is over 2K on average, higher than the males. So we are just trying to interpret this particular one. So we change this color. And then there should be a reason why this is happening. You get it? There should be a reason why this is happening in the company. So you can find out, or you can find out and you let me know in the comment section. Okay. And then let's resize this one as well. So over here, what was the discussion here? Over here too, it was qualification by gender distribution. Qualification by gender. So you can here. Qualification distribution by gender. And now let me change the font size to 10. Font size to 10. Yeah. Let me copy this and paste it here. We'll come and work on the interpretation very soon. Let me resize this one. So now let me grab the additional qualification and then let me grab gender. And let's change the visuals to clustered columns. Okay, now let me come to my columns and pick female. Female color will be this, and then the male color will be that. Okay, so you can see this one. Let's turn off the legend. Now the legend should be there. Yeah, the legend should be there to interpret the color codes. So what do we see here? Let's see what the other one was. So the other one is the percentage of women in the company with higher degrees is relatively lower compared to that of males in the company. This could this could mean most women are hired for lower roles. I don't know. That is what the data is saying. Okay. So let's come to our visual. Let's see. Let's start verification qualification. Fine. Okay. Education qualification. Now, coming. Let's use percentage of women over here. Percentage of men and women. You want to see the percentage of the men and women in each particular with, I mean, holding, what do we call, the degrees in the various degrees that we are seeing over here. So over here, let's check the columns. The columns count the percentage of men should be this color. I mean, percentage of men this color, percentage of women this color, and then the legend title is gender. Okay. So as we saw, or as we can see, that the percentage of women of females, percentage of women of females, percentage of women with higher degrees is relatively lower compared to the males in the company. And we are saying that this could mean most women are high for lower roles. That is what we are saying. You get it? Yeah, that is what we are saying. It could be, yeah. Oh, what was here? Okay, no, I think I don't know why this happened, but this one was. Let's do this again. The average or the salaries of women or the salaries of females in the company is over 2K on average higher than the males in the company. I don't know why that thing happened. I don't know. I don't know why. Okay. Now let's come to this particular one. Let's see what the other one is saying. Job breakdown by gender across. Okay, so now it means that we need to just put this away. Let's select everything. Put this away. Stretch this one. Okay. So let's see. Subtitle breakdown by gender percentage. Okay, so now we select this, we select this, and then we select job title. We come to our columns, we select this for women. Okay, okay, so this is okay. So this is it. Now let's see the interpretation that is over here. So the percentage of most women for the roles across the company is greatly distributed. This could contribute to the reason why the average salary is high. Okay. So over here, let's refine that to say, now let me turn off the background. So we say that the percentage of women is greatly distributed across the job title compared uh, greatly distributed across for most rows compared to the males. This could contribute to the reason for the females' salaries being high on average than the males. So it means that the females are doing well. And probably more so, probably the few females in the higher roles are paid very well compared to the males. That could also be another reason. Okay, so we are done. See, it's very simple. Now let's come to the next thing is our tooltip. You come to the page information, you select tooltip. I'll now increase this visual. The tooltip is very simple. I'll select this one, a donut chart. I'll just add my gender and then the total stuff. And I'll turn off the background. I'll the title I will just make it gender. Make it gender breakdown. Okay. Let me make the color this one, golden. Let me turn off my legend, my data labels. Let me make it detailed. All the slices. Female is this, male is that. We are done with the detail. It's very easy. So now I come here. Let me rename it to two-tip. So I come here. Let me resize this one. I click on this, come to properties, two tips. I click on two tip. I'm able to see it. I select this one. I click on two tips. I'm able to see it. Once I hover it, I select this one. I click on two tips. Once I hover on it, you get it. And then if you want two tips here too, so once you hover on it, you're able to see over here. You click two tips on, you select two tips. Once you hover on it, you can do drill down. You're able to see the two tips once you hover on this one. Okay. So basically we are done. Left with one last thing, which is the page navigation. It's so simple. You come to insert, you come to buttons, and then you click on what? Page navigator. That is it. Basically, that is it. Let's resize this one. And then the shape. Let's make the rounded corners 5. The style. Let's make it this color I used. Oh no, not the font color. Not the font color. The font color should be white. And let me broaden it. The fill color rather should be the fill color for default for this one should be this. So not the font. The fill color for this one should be this. Yeah. And then I come here. When I hover, let me check on this one. What was the hover color that was used? Okay, so the hover color is this. Okay, so I think I am just kind of let me change this one. Okay, so the hover color I've forgotten. Sorry. The hover color should be this one. So the hover color, not the font. The fill should be this one. Okay. So I need to change the fill color for the default for this one. I need to change it to this color. Yeah. I need to change it to this particular color. Yeah. And then I come to the selected. So now the selected, the fill color should be this one. Okay. Very good. And then the hover color that is it. Let me resize this one. It's very simple. Okay, it brings me here. So now let me copy, come and paste it here. So you can see over here, you can see. So once you click on control and then this one, it changes here. But I need to work over here, the hover color for this one. So that is it. So basically we are done for this particular project. So let me know your feedback in the comment section. Were you able to follow throughout the project? And then if you need any help, you can let me know in the comment section. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel as I bring you more tutorials on Power BI, SQL, machine learning, and other aspects of data and analytics. We'll be doing some projects on Tableau as time goes on, as well as in Excel too. So subscribe, share, and like the video. Thank you.